Okay, hi everyone. I hope you're having a great day. This is Dr. Edwards, and I'll put that over here so I can see myself. This is Dr. Edwards, and I'm excited that you joined today. And we are actually going to get started creating the computer-mediated communication paper, so the sample paper or your ebook chapter. So I am on my left-hand side of the screen. Hope you guys can see that. I have my computer-mediated communication document that will be for my group, which just consists of myself. And then also on the right-hand side, you will see the Tarleton databases. So hopefully this login works. And let's see, I'm typing in Tarleton Library from a Google search. We have the university libraries, and we're getting there eventually. Okay, so let's see. So we have I always go to databases A to Z. So when you get there, you will be able to see all of the databases. Usually I go to Academic Search Complete, but today I will go to Discovery. Hey, thank you so much for joining. Let me know who you are.
Oh, wait, can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you. Who is this?
Oh, hi, it's Chelsea.
Very nice to meet you.
Oh, this is cool.
I am actually going over like the sample paper so that, are you on the computer or the telephone?
The phone.
Yay, awesome. And I'm also recording it live so others can join in if they, have a conflict or anything. Awesome, but your day's going pretty well?
Yeah, it's going fine. How's yours?
It's going well, It's cold outside.
Yeah,
It
it has gotten colder.
Yes, and where are you located?
Just like what area do I live in, or where am I right now?
Are you?
Fort Worth. I stay off Hewlin.
Awesome. I actually love the Hewlin area, so like everything is
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I know.
Very, very cool. And Donna, I see that you joined on the chat. Can you hear me? Awesome. She says yes. So I have you on the telephone, and can you hear Chelsea on the computer? Donna? Okay, I see yes and yes. Awesome. So, and Chelsea, are you near a computer at all?
Yes, I am.
Can you see my screen?
I have not done the online part yet.
That's okay. And if you are in a place where you can't necessarily log onto the computer, it's okay. You can just hear me and ask questions. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, but I think I can. I can just go back to the.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get started, but if you have any questions or difficulty or if you need tech support, just let me know.
Okay.
Awesome. And Donna, can you see my screen? Okay, I see another yes. Awesome. And you're a fast typist. Thank you. So on the right, okay, Donna, can you see me? And I think that's another yes. Okay. So welcome, well, and a yes exclamation point. Yay! Well, awesome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. I planned to do this anyway, but I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew like the process and also to provide you with an opportunity to ask questions along the way. So I'm Dr. Edwards, just in case. I haven't done a live video lately, and I'll tell you guys why. Probably later this week, so I'll tell you guys why. But I'm doing live videos. I love live video. Love it, love it, love it. But I am actually going to write my paper about commerce-focused social media so that we can use that as a template, and then we will, I'll show you guys how to navigate through the databases. All right, so the one that we're focused on right now is writing your book chapter. So it's a list of 40 plus ideas, and is focused on social engagement, innovation. So I'm asking you guys to think outside of the box because that's important on the 13 social media categories. If you have not viewed the 13 social media categories, just let me know, and I can actually paste that on the document for you. but each group will write an engagement paper or a book chapter focused on their particular computer-mediated communication scholar topic. So the one that I am focused on is commerce-focused social media. So here's the weird thing. Like 2 years ago, this would have been focused on a completely different topic. But now we have things like Robinhood, which is like an investment platform, and then we have some more investment-based platforms. So that's what I will focus on for commerce-focused social media. So in the past, you had to go to like a stockbroker to purchase stock, and so now you can use Robinhood, and also you can use, you guys help me out. There are some apps, I think it's Zelle, the Cash app. There's some more apps that I'm missing, but you can use that, and it has a social media component. So when you pay your landlord for your rent, then you can get a notification that you paid, and also your friends are getting that notification that you paid as well. So, and now that I think about it, it's also like showing your friends that you're credit worthy as well. I don't know, just interesting. So that's what I will focus on for the commerce-focused social media. Any questions so far? Okay, looking, none. Okay, awesome. And Chelsea, if you're still here, I don't see your app, but if you're still here, just let me know. So Chelsea, are you here?
Yeah. I
Awesome.
think I just entered on the computer.
Okay. All righty. Let me see. And maybe I'll need to move this up so you guys can see it as well. Okay, so I'm asking you guys to think outside of the box. So the first thing that I will actually focus on, is a description of the technology. So I am going to start writing at the bottom. I'm just going to add a line, and the way that I did that is I clicked on a blank part of the screen. I went to insert, and then I went to horizontal line, so you can divide between, you can remain organized on your document. So I'm typing below that line, and I will actually describe the technology first. So I'm going over to the Discovery at Tarleton Library databases, and I haven't researched this topic before, so I'm interested to see what's out there. So first, I'm going to search for commerce, social media. Oops. There we go. And also, I see 2 other people joined. Let me know who you guys are, and if you can hear me, and also if you can see my screen. So while you're doing that, commerce-focused social media. And you know what, just for kicks, I am also, ooh, that looks good. I am also going to go to the left-hand side, and it says news, academic journals, magazines, trade publications, and electronic resources. You guys can use any of those. It does not necessarily have to be a journal article, because some of these concepts are super, super new. Like I imagine there's no research on Zelle. So I am actually going to scroll. It selected 1998, but I'm actually going to type in maybe 2000, probably 2018 to 2019. Eventually, it's thinking 2019, and it's updating. Okay. So these are only publications that have, oh, I forgot about Groupon, guys. Well, goodness, you guys help me out. Should I do Groupon, or should I do like Zelle or the apps? Let me know. Groupon or like the Cash app or Zelle app. So while you guys are thinking about that, I like apps. Okay, I'm with apps as well. Let's see what's out there about Zelle. I think it's Z-E-L-L-E, and also there's a Cash app, and I'm missing one. Apparently Zelle is based in another culture. I'll look up Zelle and app. I think it's Z-E-L-L-E. And I know you guys have heard. Okay, Chelsea, thank you so much. So apps, but I know that there is it's not the Zelle app. Oh, Venmo, V-E, thank you. Okay, V-E-M-N-O, Venmo, I think. So I'll look it up. So, okay, the banks are talking about the Zelle app, so that might be a good one. So there are a lot of good things about the Zelle app. in the past year. So that might be a good one. And then PayPal. So let me write this down. Anytime I research, I'll also write down some ideas as well, because on the databases, it's so easy to get lost, and it's so easy to, you know, lose your train of thought, especially if you're looking at multiple resources at the same time. So I'm writing down Zelle, and then I'm also writing down the Cash App and VEMNO. I'll look that up, but Venmo, and then also PayPal app. But PayPal has been around for a while, but now you can transfer money from one person to another. And you guys are going to laugh at me, but I actually, whenever they gave, I attend church every Sunday, but whenever they gave me the option to give tithes via PayPal, I jumped at it. And I'm like, that's how I pay my tithes every week, via PayPal, because it's easier. I don't have to write a check. And also, you know, it's easier whenever I have to, you know, look at stuff at the end of the year. Okay, so Zelle, and then also I will type in, just so you guys can see a hack, I'm typing in Zelle, comma, Venmo, comma, what was the other? PayPal. Okay, so I typed in all of those. Amazing and instant way to tithe. Donna, my church is so smart. They even put a QR code, so all I have to do is hover over the code with my phone, and instantly it takes me to PayPal. I'm like, it's kind of smart but scary at all at the same time. So I'm typing in Zelle or Venmo or PayPal. Let's see if that works. And it's depending on how the databases are set up. Okay, it worked. So there are 254 search results for Zelle or Venmo or PayPal. Do you guys see what I just did? I'm looking for multiple apps at the same time. And also I will type in or cash. Let's see. So that was 234. And now I should have a few more. Okay, just a few more. Okay, so I'll actually start with this money.com article. It's pretty relevant. Okay, does it have to be between the, okay, let's just see. So we have 250 results on, if I search for the same search term on Google, it would have to be in the parentheses. But let's see if we get the same results. 250 and it's thinking. 250. So apparently we don't. So just type in app 1 or app 2 or app 3, and then I put Cash App in. Hey, Haley, thank you so much for joining. But I put Cash App, and also Haley, just so you know, Chelsea's here and also Donna is here as well. But I am showing you guys how to come up with your search terms and also to write the first part of your ebook chapter. Are you doing okay, Haley? I think she's thinking. Okay, and Chelsea says, could you change and to or? Okay, let's see. So change and to or. Here's the thing. If I typed in and, it will look for articles with all of those. So if it's, just to demonstrate, if it is Zelle and Venmo, and Cash App, then I should probably get maybe 1 or 2. So let's see. Yeah, only 1, because they're searching for all of those. And I'm in the and that is on the scroll bar below. Like this one, Chelsea? Just let me know. But usually you have to search for it within that string. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I got you now. So I did, got it. So what happens is, and just so you guys can see what that looks like, if I go with Zelle or Venmo, oops. Venmo. You guys, I will get that down, I promise. Or, here's the thing. If it's Zelle, or if you do all of those, no, that's okay. Sorry. No, Kaylee, thank you so much for joining. That is totally fine. I just hope you guys can see my screen. But welcome, welcome, welcome. So if I search for and, it's searching for all of those. But let's just check it out. So Zelle.
Do you need gas?
Or Venmo. Or the PayPal app.
See those little bay things that I have. But last night, did you see that little bay? You know the bay brand?
No. Oh, yeah, the drinks?
Yeah, but the sparkling water one.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Haley.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, can you mute your audio for me?
I'm sorry, yes. How do I do that?
That's okay. But I just want to make sure that you can see everything and hear everything. Thank you, ma'am. Let's see, or PayPal or Cash App. So I'm just going to search for all of those, and I'll take out this one. Just put in Cash App. So we can see, so we had 250 results, but let's just see Zelle, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Let's search for or. Okay. And maybe we'll have more. Oh my goodness, guys, we have more results. So this is very good. This is very, very good. Let me give you a hack. So if you actually wanted to set this up so you could save this search, you can, let's see, where is it? You can create a profile on the databases, and it can email you, or you can save the search every time that a new article pops up in that search. Or if you go to this little portion of the screen, you can create an email alert that can lead you to that search. And also one thing, just to keep my mind straight, because sometimes life can be crazy. And let me show you what I did. On the right-hand side, it says relevance, page options, and share. Just go to share and then go to use permalink. And I'm going to copy and paste that on my document just to keep my sanity. And I pasted that, and I just press enter to make it a hypertext. And then what will happen is the next time, like say if you're working on the document, and if a group member is working on the document later, like 2 hours later, and you don't want them to have to repeat the same craziness that you had to, all you do is click that, and then it goes to your search. So it goes directly to your search without you having to type all of that craziness in again. But also, just to do a comparison, whenever I had those original search pieces, I will save this search as well. So I went back, and I will save this search as well so that I can know, okay, something went clear. No. Okay. Or that's what I did. That's what we did differently. Okay, there we are. Okay, so we should have 250, but just so I don't have to do that again, I'm going to share. I am going to the persistent link, and then I'm going to our document. And just to keep my sanity, I will make that a hyperlink, and I will paste that there. And then this is individual apps. Okay, so does everyone see what I did so far? And this will save your sanity. It really will. Do you have quick link to library search? I don't know what that means. Let me know what that means, Donna. Quick link to library. Oh, do you have to have the quick link to do a library search? If you don't do this, then you will actually have to enter in all of those search terms every single time you log onto the databases. Where, have you guys ever logged onto the library databases before? Just let me know. If you haven't, then long time ago. No, I'm with you. So what will happen is, if like I'm on campus today because I just needed to check in with people to make sure everyone's doing okay. But I am usually in Granbury. But what I will do is when I'm in Granbury, even if it's at night, then I have to log on to the databases. So just like I'm checking my email, I have my JT Edwards as my username, and then you have your password as whatever password you have associated with your email. That's all that you do. And to go to the databases, and you guys, sometimes life is crazy, and I'll just tell you, I just type in on Google, Tarleton Library Databases, if I can spell, And then I'll just go to the first link and it's there. And usually you can just click Discovery at Tarleton and it will search all of the databases on the A to Z databases list with one click. So I hope that helps you guys. And if you have any questions about logging on or anything, please let me know and I'm more than happy to help. Okay, so while you guys are typing questions, I am actually going to head back over to our search and I'm going to dig in. So I am going to the search. We'll start with the 250 first. So this is anything that says HTML full text or anything that has a PDF document associated with it is my best friend. I love that because I don't have to go to another place to find that article. But this one is an actual just article. And let's see, I'm just scanning over it. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So it says services like Zelle and the Cash App are destined or poised to overtake the PayPal owned app. So that's interesting. So I will start my paragraph. So I'll just start cash or commerce focused apps like the Cash App, Zelle, Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, VENMO, are projected to take over the electronic payment system, electronic payment app. And I always have to think of a word, so I'm just putting that in parentheses because I need to put a word there. But our electronic payment app, something. I don't want to say infrastructure, but I'm just thinking like, I'll just put infrastructure and then app. Marketplace, maybe? Let me know. Marketplace? Okay. Or category? I don't know. Anyway, so the electronic payment app category, I'll just put marketplace. All right, so I have the electronic payment app marketplace. So because I am paraphrasing this in my own words, I never look at I always like paraphrasing everything instead of putting things in direct quotes, because if you don't use direct quotes, then you don't have to include the page number. So because I am paraphrasing this, I looked at the information on the right-hand side of my screen, and then I'm looking at the left-hand side and I didn't glance. I'm not copying it directly, but I am paraphrasing what that sentence said. So let's see. So I am actually going to quote this. This is from Glum, GLUM 2018. And there's my reference. So I have commerce-focused apps like those are projected to take over the electronic payment app marketplace. But I need something to like infuse that social media piece in there as well. So let's see. Oh, there we are. So it says the biggest difference is probably the social aspect. Venmo's feed is famous for allowing users to not so secretly watch over people's transactions. And let's see, and it says more often people use Venmo to pay for pizza. It is the most used emoji in transactions. So, okay. If I put these apps also offer a social component for users. Not only do these apps enable users, you guys, I'm typing fast, and also you're watching me type at the same time. But also don't forget to ask questions along the way. But not only do these apps enable users to pay for products and services, but these apps also offer a social component for users. So I am going to take it from the source as well. This is Glum as well, so I'm going to put that at 2018 so you can know that that is associated with the last source. And then I will go on to another resource because it has some good stuff, but I need some other. This one is saying that these apps are destined to take over and they have social components, and that's great, but you only have one source saying that. So in order to combat fake news, then I'm going to also look at another source. But let me show you something before I do that. This is like the most amazing feature of the databases. Because I operate in APA land, the American Psychological Association, and Life is Crazy. Give me a second. Usually, I would reference this manual and walk around with this manual like across campus every single day. I like permanently had this in my bag and I have like 3 versions of this. But now what you can do is look on the article and look for, I called it the golden document, but on the right hand side it says cite. And I just realized I'm not recording. No, yes I am. You go to cite and then it brings up citation format. Then below it, it says APA, the American Psychological Association, and it has your APA resource. And I am highlighting everything until the retrieved from. And if you just paste it on the document, it looks like this. It's not really formatted on the Google Doc. And because I want to make life a little bit easier, I'm all about database and research hacks. This is what I am going to do. I am going to take that off of the page. I'm in Chrome, but you can also do this in whatever browser you're in. And you go to Edit, Paste, and Match Style. And let me know if you guys can see that. But it says Edit, Paste, and Match Style. Hopefully you guys can see it. Okay, Donna, you can't see it? Let's see. Oh, it's at the top of my screen, like the very, very top. So it says File, Edit, View, History, like where all of those are. All you have to do is go to Edit and then Paste and Match Style. And just paste it that way, and it matches your font that you have on the page right now, which is glorious. So I am going to move that over so that we have the database resource. And because the title needs to be in sentence case, that basically means the first letter is capitalized and the other letters are not. Sometimes the information from the databases are not 100%, but it sure beats typing all of this information again. And so I'm going to put retrieved from, it says money.com, money.com. And then all you do is click that and it moves it over. But that's it. You guys didn't even have to type in anything from the databases. So this is going to make up your reference section. References. Okay, so I have this first paragraph. Then I am going to transition back to the results list. Let's see. Oh, wow. There we go. Infer or beware of what you share, inferring user locations in Venmo. Let's see if I can actually get it from the database. I'm not sure if I'll be able to access it. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Donna. To access it here, it does say PDF. So let's see. Sometimes you can scroll all the way down to the bottom to get their sorry if it's making you guys seasick. So do you prefer that we paraphrase instead of doing a direct quote? That's my personal preference for my research. I like paraphrasing more than I like direct quotes, because with direct quotes, you also have to find the pages, and sometimes that proves to be a very crazy task. But I definitely recommend paraphrasing it, because you're showing your reader your own interpretation of the source that you're quoting. So that adds more validity to you as a researcher, instead of you saying, well, they said this, they said this, they said this. You're interjecting your interpretation of what they said. So it's not only that researcher, but also you as a researcher as well. I hope that makes sense, y'all. But one hack that I do when I'm looking at actual sources, especially if it is a database article or a scholarly article, the researchers put a lot into their introduction and their review of the literature, and they put a lot into the conclusion. So I usually go from the introduction to the conclusion just to see if I can pull something out. Let's see. They recommend changing it to non-public, which makes sense. If it's public, you are going to recommend that it's non-public. And this, and by the way, do not, I don't understand what any of this is either, but do not second guess yourself. You guys are researchers. You guys are amazing. And usually the researchers that you're looking for, or the research that you're looking at, is going to put it in layman's terms in the introduction and also in the conclusion. Okay, so this says, this paper focuses on Venmo. Wow, are you kidding me? It had 203 million active users and processed $6.8 billion in payment volume. That's crazy. And that was in 2017. Wow. Okay, so let's see what that is. We're not going there. But it did have a lot of users. So it says, on the other hand, it allows money transfers between users by phone numbers, usernames, or emails, along with a mandatory transaction note in the form of words, emojis, or other combinations. So down here, I am, let's see, Venmo enables users, or apps like Venmo, goodness, enable users to, apps enable users to view, well, it says transaction notes. I'm looking for the social component. Let's see. Okay, so what I will do, if this article does not include a lot of items about social media, the keywords. Wow, okay. Apps like Venmo enable users to share text and emojis, goodness y'all, when connecting with others. In addition, users can also view surface level data based on surface level data from other users, from other app users. So, okay, users can view surface level data. So that includes have any of you guys used Venmo before? I've used Zelle, but I haven't used Venmo. I use PayPal all the time. But I am looking for a part in this paper that basically says that when you pay someone else, you can actually see the transactions from other people. And I guess that's where the pictures are coming from. On here are the emojis, but I'm looking for the information. Oh, there we are. Okay. It says in Venmo, you can see the emojis or text, but not the money amount. Okay. Okay. So this says, thank you, thank you, thank you. Users can make their transaction records viewable by the public with the default system setting. So if you don't change the default, you're showing people your transactions, right? Haley, let me know. Service level data. For example, oh my goodness. Okay. So surface level data via the default setting through the default setting from other app users. Do people usually turn that off, or do people just, I mean, they're okay with it? You do have to choose private if you want that. Wow. Okay. So you can see the, let's see. You can see, I guess you can see the emojis. Emoji. You guys are watching me type. I'm getting nervous. Emojis and text through the default setting from other app users. Okay. So, and then to make the information private from other app users, the the transaction records, the privacy setting needs to be kind of like intentionally modified. If I put intentionally modified, will you guys know what I mean by saying like intentionally modified? Modified. Cash App can search. What? Okay, so Cash App can search individuals or contacts. Oh my gosh. My mom downloaded the app and she was not about that and made it private. No, I'm with her. I'm just, wow. Okay. So I'm just wondering, like, if you owe money to somebody and then they see that you're paying somebody else, are they going to, like, you know, have that conversation with you? I don't know. I don't know. So intentionally modified in the app settings. Okay. So, and then there was something else that like made me, apparently this is a study about like inferring different things. And it talked about, let's see. There it is. So they did keyword extraction, and that basically means, and you guys don't have to get into like these research articles, I promise, but basically the keyword extraction basically meant that they are looking at the keywords. So like if it's play, it's looking at playing or played, and they are making inferences or perceptions about people. So they said if they use the word rent, then it says that they are inferring that the two users live in the same city or same location or even same building. And then it says the keywords in category focus on like physical or social activities. And that basically means if you use rent and electricity, then that is an indication that user one lives together with user two. And if it's movie and party, that is basically saying that they're friends, but they might not live together. And then they also said that the keywords, if you use gift, but a gift, the keyword gift between two users, you could say that it is for a friend. And so, you know, very, very, very interesting. Individuals can, when individuals view the data from other users, sometimes the app-based relationships can be inferred. For example, rent payments indicate that user A lives with, and you guys really do not have to get like this deep into it, but lives with user, but I wanted to give you a perception of what it looks like if you're using an article, and then also what it looks like if you're using like a research paper, user B. Or if a gift is made, then one can perceive that the users are splitting or friends. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Let me know. Okay, Donna says, Cash App can search individuals or contacts. I don't think you can see individuals' payment history. So that's what makes the Venmo app a little bit interesting. A little bit interesting. Okay, so we have that piece. And because you guys were putting like two paragraphs together, you guys can actually use, I'm going back on the databases, and you guys can actually use, no one says Zelle me. Oh, well, we talked about Venmo a lot. I want to use something else, but it's like all of these articles have to do with Venmo. I wish I could find something on the number of users. Just to see, like, is one app bigger than the other? Because it seems like a lot of folks are, okay, it's a lot of folks who are using one app over the other. So Venmo, number of users, I don't see it. Okay, let's see if it's here. And you guys might have some different search terms that I can use. What? That's crazy. So now PayPal's charging. And it says eMarketer is saying that Zelle users will climb to 27.4 million users, up from 15.8 million last year. I will see if I can find this resource from eMarketer because I always like looking for primary resources. And I'll just search for Zelle and this eMarketer. We'll just search for numbers. Okay. More financial institutions are taking, people use Venmo because there's a low fee. If you get it immediately or free, if you don't mind taking a few days. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I will definitely, I have Zelle, but I will definitely download Venmo when we get finished. Okay, let's see. It says this is from American Banker. So I would say that is a reputable source. Does anyone see the number of users? I see transactions. Let's see, third quarter. Raise the fee. I'm looking for number of users. Do you guys see anything about users? Okay, so Zelle. And Zelle, okay. In 2018, Zelle had over, we're currently going over what's due this weekend. And I will also let me know what questions you have about the other components. And let me get finished writing this and I'll show you what is due in the 10 sections. So Zelle had over, how much? Zelle had over 32 billion. And you guys, I made a mistake and I'll show you what I did in a couple of minutes. But Zelle had over $32 billion in transactions. And Venmo had almost $17 in transactions. No, that's just in the third quarter. In the third quarter of 2018. Okay, so let me show you. I made a mistake. I made a mistake and I'm just going to admit to it. Okay, so one thing I did not do, I did not cite my other source. Yeah, I'll admit to it. I did not cite my other source, so I'll have to go back. But for this, I will actually copy this and put it on the paper. Hernandez. You put all of these in alphabetical order. Edit, paste and match style. You have Hernandez, and that looks good. That looks good. All I have to do is find American Banker. And that is AmericanBanker.com, which is American Banker Magazine. And let's see if it's up there. Yeah, American Banker Magazine. And if you guys ever do this, just know that if you do not have your search saved, then that is craziness, and you will definitely regret it. So this was the source that I had, and it was beware of what you share, but because we have our search saved, then I should be able to go back to beware of what you share. Beware, hopefully. Okay, maybe not. Let's see. Okay, so I'm highlighting that text and sharing or searching, and there we go. Because that is on the databases on EBSCOhost, so this is EBSCOhost, then you will see the document for this one as well. And while we're doing that, I will put this Hernandez so I don't get it mixed up. Hernandez, and that's 2018. And then over here, because I paraphrased this as well, then I am going to go to APA, and it should have a It does have the people who wrote the article, but you can see that it's not in the actual article, so I'll have to do some modifications over here. And while I'm doing this, you guys go ahead and ask any questions that you guys may have. And it's Y-A-O-X Chen Y Zhang R Zhang R period. Okay. Period. Zhang R Zhang Y and Lin Y and comma 2018. Okay. Yes, 2018, December 2018. Okay, so we should be okay. The only other thing is we have to make sure that's in sentence case. And then anything that's after a colon or a semicolon, that is uppercase. And user, locations, and Vimeo. And everything that's a proper noun is going to be in uppercase. But if you have any questions about that, please let me know. Anything that is a journal is italicized. And that is actually going to be italicized as well. Okay, so the next thing that I will do is I will find that source where it belongs. And the Internet of Things journal is in italics. So it's Y-A-O. Okay, Y-A-O, comma, 2018. And that's it. So I just need to add a little bit here and that section will be complete. Now, let's go over to the next pieces. And this is what makes it really fun. So let's see. I have that piece and I'll just have to introduce this section. So this section is, we'll just call it the Commerce Focused Apps. Now my brain's getting tired. The commerce-focused apps are focused on providing users with a positive financial and social experience. The apps can be utilized to help individuals and organizations reach their goals. Here are 40 plus ways that the apps can be utilized to reach social media goals, social media and online and offline goals. Okay, is everyone with me so far? So just for my sanity, and we're going to go rapid fire. So just for my sanity, I'm going to put in sharing information and providing services. And remember, I will need 10 plus, but also 4 database resources. And offering goods, I'm just making that into, I'll have those as titles, and I'll take these out. And I am going to brainstorm. So with sharing information, these apps can be used for, and this is just draft right now. So with sharing information, so I can make this a little bit larger. These apps can be used for providing users with, basically by using these apps, so kind of like Haley, you talked about your mom downloaded the app after you did. So you provided your mom with proof of, and it's called proof of concept, but you don't have to say that, but proof of concept or evidence that they can be successful users of the app as well. So basically because you had it, then your mom downloaded it. Also sharing information. it can, and I'll just say, if you use these apps to share information, I know that you have money. So if I am, wanting to borrow money potentially, I can reach out to you, but just let me know. 4 resources are needed this week. Yes, 4 resources are needed this week, but also you'll need basically 4 database resources to back up 4 of the 10 in each category. So providing users with potential for potential users with access to credit. Tell me what you guys think about that. It could be good, could be bad, right? Let's see, providing users with potential access to credit, enabling users to know that kind of like a person pays items on time consistently. So if you see that every single time, every month, then you can know that they are a consistent payer. Enabling users to know another's social media financial credit, i.e., a user pays bills on time each month. I hope that makes sense. Also with sharing information, and like I said, this can be good or this can also be bad. With sharing information, commerce-focused apps enable users to, and I'm using verbs, so enables users to, enabling users to provide additional glimpses into their emotions when paying for items or services. I don't know. Just let me know what you think about that one, and I hope you guys can see that. Okay. Enabling users to provide additional glimpses into their emotions when paying for items and services. So if they're mad and they're paying for rent, you can see like a frowny face or whatever, but i.e. emojis. Enabling users to share their location. To share their location with others. Safety concerns. And I'm putting safety concerns because maybe you're sharing your information, but they can know that you are in a certain town and they don't have to like find you on the Find a Friend app, but you can share your information to others to let them know that you have been in New York for the weekend. So it's providing validity for your location. I don't know. It'll be great for a court hearing. I don't know, for your location. Okay. Let's see. Commerce-focused apps can help people. Thinking of some new ones because I've only used PayPal, but it can provide users with a transaction history at the end of the month and year. You guys think of anything else? I'm thinking because I haven't used, Venmo, but I've used Zelle. Provides providing users with opportunities to connect with friends of similar interests. Oh, you guys aren't helping me at all. It's okay. We're on number 8. So number 8 is safety features with PIN. Yes. And safety. Thank you. safety features with a location pin. Okay, just so I can use the databases to help me as well, I am going back and, okay, Zelle. I'll just search for Zelle and let's see. Okay, so I'll just search for all of these and I will use for sharing or social media. Someone fell outside. I hope they're okay. I think they, like, something fell. PayPal hikes fees. What's wrong with your Venmo accounts? Social buttons with payment capability. That's 2014. The risk of paying from peer-to-peer. Okay, let's look at that. So the risk of paying, Venmo also has an actual card that you can order. What? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll put that under providing services. That's kind of interesting. Venmo are enabling users, providing users, actually. Providing users with access to credit via a physical credit card for in-person transactions when electronic payments are not accepted. Does that make sense? And thank you for pointing that out, Haley. Oh, you're able to pay other businesses, enabling users to pay other businesses, pay businesses when receiving goods or services. Goods or services. Okay, also it says, let's see. Do you guys get what I am doing? Because I just want to make sure that this makes sense. But I'm learning so much about Venmo right now. This is really, really awesome. And I think I'm going to download that. Hacking. So, oh man, I didn't think about that. Like with the hacking piece, it says never send money to people you don't know, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so if goods or services enabling, we'll just put providing users with protection, with purchase protection. If goods or services are not as described, because you can get your money back, right? Okay. And if enabling users to have access to their money, if they're electronic, or if they're commerce focused app is hacked or compromised. Okay, we have that one. And that one actually came from, I'm a bit lost as to what is needed for your brief description. Okay, so all that you need, let me put this on here, or we'll have the same thing happen again with the resource. If I don't paste it now, it will not get pasted. So I will put this on my document. So just to demonstrate with this as well. So if your commerce focused app is hacked or compromised, so this is from the Stinson, S-T-I-N-S-O-N, and 2018. And I'm also going to put that in my database or in my sources as well, because that is one of the sources in my paper. So you'll have a very large references section. So Stinson, we have highlight that and make it italicized. Also the volume is always italicized as well. And then retrieved from, and this is actually one of my favorite magazines, so I know where this one is located. All right, so we have that. So let me go back up, Donna. And I just hopped into the other section because I know, let's see, who was that? Chelsea was talking about the other pieces that were due. So I wanted to provide you with that as well. And let me name this section. So this is the okay. And so the part that's due this week is basically this. So that's right. Is basically this. So this is the section that is due this week. This one now has 3 resources. I'll need to add a 4th one, but this one is actually providing someone with, and I'll just tell you, my grandma recently passed away, but my grandma did not have education, I think past the 6th grade, but she liked to discuss what I did at work with her. And so I would describe things, but I would put it in a way that grandma could understand. So that my grandma could understand. So basically, you're bringing someone without any frame of reference with your topic up to date. But if I explained to her that I can pay for, she would be bewildered. But if I could pay for items or services that I received through my phone, then she could get that. And that's basically what this paragraph is doing. This is bringing someone up to date with your topic, even though they have no frame of reference with your topic. So I described the technologies or the commerce-focused apps. So you're bringing someone up to date with 4 references. I have 3 of the 4 right now in this section. So these are the section is highlighted in yellow. That is the section that is going to be due by Sunday. So basically bringing someone up to date, adding 4 references, and then you're done. And I would also want you guys to think about 2 paragraphs. So maybe 2 resources in paragraph 1, 2 resources in paragraph 2. So the description is a brief summary of what you will put in the 4 sections. Actually, your description is basically bringing someone up to date regarding your topic. So with this, I basically said what those apps were, or what commerce-focused apps are, because you can see commerce-focused apps and not know what that is, but I described it as the electronic app market space or a marketplace that is available for users. And then I said, not only can you pay stuff with these apps, but also there is a social media component as well. So I described it, I said how it can be applied, and then I talk about how those apps are used right now and the social component. So that's all in paragraph 1. And in paragraph 2, I'm talking about exactly how much money we're talking, because these apps are not making little change, they're making a lot of change, literally. So Haley, I hope I answered your question. Donna, please let me know if I answered your question. Please advise the best way to write the description for your project when we are only assigned 1 area. Okay, so let me look at the group document. Let's see. Okay, remind me of your topic, Donna, and I can look it up on my phone, but I'm very hesitant in opening up another tab because I do not want to exit out of our chat. Thank you. Okay, so with business-focused social media, let me go to the 13 social media categories. And it's on that blue infographic. Okay. If I can make it larger, we'll be in good shape. We're in good shape now. So with this infographic, you have business-focused social media. So you have Asana, Slack, Yammer, SharePoint, or Basecamp. So for you, or for your group, you can basically say, business-focused apps like Asana, Slack, Yammer, SharePoint, and Basecamp, and others are changing the way that businesses operate and communicate through their everyday practices. Not only do these apps connect individuals who work for these companies, but they can also provide the company with a glimpse into the, forming best practices and forming new ideas, and can provide a face-to-face piece. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Chelsea. Yes, you can access it later. I will upload this on YouTube. But thank you so much for joining. So much. And I hope that it helped. then, so let me know if you're following me so far, Donna. And then you can say apps like Slack, for example. I've used Slack before. Enable users to share their updates on different projects, to separate different tasks and assign different tasks to different people. So you're providing them with a glimpse into the app, even though they haven't ever downloaded the app yet. So you are telling them about the app. And so you can actually say to make information, and I just use Vimeo for an example, but you can dive into Slack, and I would probably dive into, and I talked about Vimeo and I talked about Zelle, and I'll link those together. But you can talk about how many users those apps have and what types of organizations use those apps. That's basically all you need to do. That's all you need to do. So let me know if that made sense, if it's clear as mud, clear as water. I'm here to help. Let's see. But just let me know. I'm in the same group. So what do we do for the section for providing goods? Okay, so, and I'll hop back to that in 1 second, Haley. And then Donna says, if we get the overall description wrong, what if we get the overall description wrong since we have 4 different focus areas? So basically, Donna, just use and I don't want you guys to overthink this. This should be like a simple project. Basically use if you even wanted to copy and paste these paragraphs, whenever I finish with them, they're in draft form, on your document, use it as a template to write your 2 paragraphs for the description piece. You'll be fine. You will totally be fine. You get the format. Awesome. With the description, basically you're laying the foundation. So everything else is going to focus on like the walls of our structure, but you're laying the foundation. You are enticing people to read your chapter. You are bringing them up to date regarding the focus of your chapter. This piece is it's important, but you can do it. You can do it. And also you are synthesizing what other people have said about the apps in this section. Let's see. Haley says, I'm in the same group, so what do we do for the section that is providing goods? And Haley says, since these seem like services for business employees only. All right. So providing services. Let me see. Providing goods. Are you talking about offering goods or providing services? If you're talking about providing services, that's basically providing services for employees. So through apps like Slack, they can operate from anywhere. They can operate from, if they're on a business trip, they can operate from the house. They can operate from anywhere. Also, it's providing updates for users. Those apps are providing just-in-time updates for users, because if you have to log into email every single time, that gets kind of cumbersome. Also, it provides a social component. If you can see, and this is also another service, so things that are not tangible are perceived as services. And so if you can't touch them, it's not really a thing, but it can help users by awesome. You love Slack. It's amazing. So that is providing services that are normally provided for the employees and a face-to-face piece. It's providing them with the opportunity to be mobile. It's providing them with the opportunity to connect with others that they would normally not connect with. So those are all services that could be provided through apps like Slack and Asana and Basecamp and SharePoint. And also sometimes when you're not in the same place and you get to get out in different sections of your workspace, you come up with new and different ideas. So those help out tremendously. Could someone send me the information on how to access? I'll send it out to the group, Chelsea. I'll send it out to the group, to our Twitter group. And if you don't get it, let me know. But it might take a little bit of time because I'll need to upload it to YouTube. Let's see. And for offering goods, that is providing an opportunity for businesses to basically to offer something to their employees that they would normally not have. So let me think. With That would be a service with a good. Let me think about that. Let me think. My brain is tired now. I need to eat lunch. But let me think about the offering goods, because there are ways, but my brain's a little bit tired, but I'll follow up with that. Haley, I definitely will. Let's see. I am over status, which is making someone known. So Haley and I can complete the brief description on the goods and status. But what if we aim wrong for services? You guys, if you need any help brainstorming or what have you with the services, I'm more than willing and able and happy and elated to help you guys do so. And also the cool thing about Google Docs is that I can look at your if you ask me to look at your progress, I can bring that up on my phone at any time, no matter where I am, and I can provide you with instant feedback. And also, I like communicating with you guys on the internet, because if I communicate with you guys on the internet, I have a record of our conversation. And also, if you ask me about the same question, then you can go back and look at it. And I can tell you how many times I do that as well. And that's why these apps are important, because they provide an opportunity to look at things that have been said, just in case you forget in a couple of days. And let's see, for offering goods, I'll follow up with that for you guys, because sometimes that's a hard one, and that's okay. And providing status should be a little bit easier for you guys, because with those apps, you can do like badging, and the organizations can highlight the person who has had the most interactions, can have an award ceremony. Those are all, I have been responsible for implementing something like this at a university level and with a lot of users, and providing status is outstanding. With offering goods, I'll have to think about that, but I will, after I eat my gluten-free spaghetti, then I will follow up with you guys. Okay, let's see. And okay, but Donna says, what if we aim wrong for service? You guys will get it. You guys will get it. Don't worry. Could someone send me the info? I will. Let's see, Donna, status. So glad you're doing this video. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. And you guys, I am actually going to eat, and then I will hopefully come up with some more offering goods, and I'll follow back up with you guys. And let's see, Donna, do I have a phone call with you at 2:30? I have a chat that starts 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock? Was it 1 o'clock? Oh no. Oh no, let's see. I am so sorry if it was 1 o'clock. Was it really? Yes, I am so sorry. Oh my goodness. We just started talking, and my alarm and everything. I am so sorry. We can stop well, let's see. Do you still need to talk with me? I am so sorry. It is 1:25. Let's see. And so I'll upload this video. I'll look for additional things on offering goods. I need to eat. And then let's see what else. I have a chat that's starting with my other class at 2 o'clock. I hope it wasn't 1 o'clock. Hold on. No, it starts at 2:30. I'm good to go in that respect. But it starts at 2:30. See what happens when you don't eat, people? Not a good situation. But I'll do that. And also, if you have any other follow-up questions, just let me know, and then I'll post that video in our group. I only had 2 minutes left. I do. Awesome. So I will get off of this. And Donna, I'll be transparent with you. I might start snacking a little bit to get ready for the chat that's coming up. But I am, my telephone's right back there, and I cannot wait to speak with you, and we'll go from there. You guys, thank you so much for joining. I hope you had a great day. Please share this with your group members, and don't forget, I'll save it, and then I'll upload it, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, we'll have a great day. And Donna, just call me, and I will connect with you then. Haley, thank you so much for joining and for your amazing comments, because I didn't know much about Venmo, and now I do. So thank you.